America was discovered in the late 1400s, and during the 1500s, the 1600s, and the 1700s, a brisk slave traffic developed. The trade winds blew in a triangle from England to Africa, from Africa to America, and from America back to England. So the English traders took trade goods to Africa, traded those goods for slaves. They took slaves from Africa to America. They traded the slaves for timber, tobacco, corn, and cotton, and some tomatoes. And they built new ships and sailed back to England in new ships. So this was very profitable and it fed an economic cycle. After the Civil War in the 1860s, America wanted to try and let the freed slaves go back to Africa where they came from. And just as we carved Israel out of Palestine in 1948 after World War II, we purchased a large tract of land in North Africa called Liberia on the west coast, and we proceeded to try and ship slaves back to Liberia. However, this was not a simple process because it required a two-stage ticket from America to England and from England to Liberia, and these trips were difficult to survive, just as the slave trip from Africa to America had originally been. It proceeded to unfold that the black people were having more babies in America than we could ship people back, and we lost hope and in the end gave up on the Liberian experiment of sending all the slaves home to be free. But that experiment is less remembered than Andrew Johnson's political promise, election promise of 40 acres and a mule.